Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to my makeup review series. Today I'm going to be trying out this Toyfactory Sunset Squalane Powder Blush Palette. So this is a product that I got in Ipsy, and the brand Toyfactory is a brand that is pretty new to me. I've now been able to try out a bunch more products from this brand that I've gotten in Ipsy, and I have to say, I am a fan. I think this brand makes some incredible products, and I love trying out blushes, so I can't wait to try this out today. It comes with 4 different shades, and it has nourishing skincare ingredients in it, hence the Squalane. So I'm hoping this will look and feel great on the skin as well. And this is also a $40 palette, which I think is so pricey. Therefore, I expect this to be amazing for that price point. And so it's cute packaging here. It has a big mirror, which I love when a palette has a mirror on it. And I also really like that you get such a range of colors in here. It's not just slight variations of the same like pink or red shade. It goes from this light pink to more of a rosy red. So I think I have to go ahead and swatch all of these as first things first. Ooh, they have such a soft feel, and they're looking extremely pigmented, which of course I love a pigmented product, but when it's a blush that's very pigmented, that means that I am going to need to be careful and not apply too much, because wow, these are so pigmented. I feel like it's almost like I'm swatching some matte eyeshadows. That's how nicely pigmented these are. They're definitely very matte, so I'm hoping it'll still look good on the skin, that it won't look too dull. I do like when my blush has a little bit of glow and shimmer to it, but it looks like none of these, at least from the swatches, seem to have that. But here's what they look like. Such pretty colors. I'm almost feeling like I want to just mix them all together. I just really like every single one of them. But actually, instead of mixing them together, I'm going to try out the different shades in different places on my face and see how they look on me. And since the pan size is kind of small in here, I'm just picking up this smaller brush here. It's still fluffy, which is what I want for a pigmented blush, but I chose a more narrow one so that I could just pick up one shade at a time. So I really want to see how this peachy shade, the second one in here, is going to look. There's definitely a lot of kickback, but let's see how this is on one of my cheeks. Because I like when it's more of like an orangey tone for more of a sun-kissed effect rather than a blushing flush effect. That's actually not looking super pigmented. I'm going to pick up a lot more and try and build up some color here. Okay, I mean, it's definitely buildable, and it is good to see that it doesn't go on too heavy-handed. I think that does look cute. It's not the most flattering shade on me because it is more just looking like a little bit of a blushing pink, which is cute, but it's not really warming up my skin tone. It's not really enhancing. Let's try a different shade. How about, I'm gonna go for this one on the end. More of the rosy red. Let's see how this is. Yeah, definitely not crazy pigmented. This one also has no kickback, which is interesting because this one had a lot of kickback, and it's the same exact brush. But yeah, this one builds up nicely. I feel like I'm getting good pigment. It's blendable. I like this one definitely more. I feel like it did warm up my skin more, just like compared to that. Much more enhancing, much more flattering. Okay, awesome. Thank goodness one of these shades is gonna look how I was hoping it would look. I'm going to try and add a little bit more on this side. I'm going to go with this pink here. Let's see how this combo looks. This looks like a bright Barbie pink. Yeah, it's definitely amping this side up a bit, but wow, you can really see the difference in the color, how this is more of that sun-kissed effect. This, much more pink, looks more like I'm flushed, and I really think it's personal preference. I just find this to be more flattering. I feel like it warmed up my skin more. This, more like a cooling effect to my skin tone. But both are nice. This is just more in my comfort zone. And so then that just leaves the lightest pink that I have not tried out yet. Wow, yeah, a lot of kickback in these 3 shades, none on the end. Why is that? But so just to pull this look together, I'm going to put the lightest pink here across my nose for a more natural flush or sun-kissed look. I think that's cute to keep it a little bit more toned down. But this shade, it does show up pretty nicely, blendable, but also look completely matte, which is fine. I would just put a highlighter on top of it, but it's just not my personal favorite types of blush because it is so matte and because the shades don't give me quite as flattering of an effect as I was saying I wanted. So really it's just the one on the end here that would be my go-to. The other 3 shades, I just know I would not be reaching for them very often. And considering it's $40, it's not totally worth it to me. But it's not a bad palette if you got it in Ipsy like I did. It's not a bad palette to have in our collections, but it's just not one that I'm like, oh my gosh, you need to go get this. You need to spend $40 on this. But so let me know in the comments down below what you think of it. I definitely am still excited to try out more products from the brand Toyfactory, toy.co, because they definitely make some nice formulas. And so thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon in my next video.